Housing issues, what we are currently facing, what we're predicting, and most importantly, how we can fix it. I had the opportunity to sit down with the city mayor and discuss our housing issues, what we are currently facing, what we're predicting, and most importantly, how we could fix them. As real estate agents, we're like the boots on the ground. I work with so many different types of buyers, sellers, investors, anyone from older adults looking to downsize to families looking to move up due to a growing family. I work with so many different types of clients. There is no easy fix to the housing market, as the market has changed dramatically over the past few years. Buyers once had different wants and needs, and sellers now have so many different options. There are so many factors to take into consideration, so let's discuss it and break it down. The first thing to discuss is the market. The market has changed so much. As we know, interest rates had risen higher than what we had seen for quite some time. This had affected both buyers and sellers. Buyers were being affected directly by their borrowing amount or their monthly payments. Due to this, many were foregoing purchasing a home at this time. Sellers were also directly affected, as many had their homes locked in with a fixed mortgage with a much lower interest rate, so that they were foregoing listing their home currently. They were also affected as, when interest rates go up, home prices go down. Many were going to wait until the market had adjusted and the interest rates had gone down, so the home prices would go back up. So many people had also decided to wait for the market to change or were waiting for the spring or summer market. The second is the reduction in sellers downsizing. Older adults have the ability to stay in their homes for longer. We call this aging in place. There are now options and services for homeowners to stay in their homes for a longer amount of time. Due to the ability to have nurses come to your home cleaners, food delivery services, as well as property management to come and do any lawn care or snow removal. As adults get older and their family's dynamic change, we are finding that more are choosing to stay in their homes for a longer amount of time due to these services. The third change in the market is how buyers have changed with their wants and needs. Historically, first-time homebuyers were purchasing their starter home and moving up as their families grew, which was typically happening within only a few short years of purchasing, and then they were looking to sell and buy a larger home. I have found that there are more buyers that are not purchasing a home with the intent on moving within a few short years. Many young people are deciding to not start families, so the homes they are looking for are where they plan to stay for a longer period of time. They won't be needing to move up and are looking to be debt-free faster and have a different quality of life, such as traveling. The next big change I noticed is with the government and tax policies. Recent changes were the anti-flippers tax, as it's being called. I do account this as a factor for some housing issues, as typically people or companies would often purchase homes in need of updating or renovations that required larger work that most home buyers were not able or wanting to do. So these homes were often in really nice areas. They were purchased, flipped, and sold for profit, which was keeping the market going. It was also helping our communities and families. I do consider this to be a larger factor on our economy and housing issues. I now see handfuls of homes in great areas sitting on the market for longer periods of time due to the fact that there are fewer buyers wanting to purchase a home that requires so much updating or major work. So there is no easy fix, but I hope that this information gives you a little bit of background of what we are seeing in the market right now. There might not be an easy fix, but at least there's a better understanding of the different variables and how these items are affecting our market. If you found this information informative and useful, make sure to follow along for all things real estate.